Taking a great deep breath into the body, this vessel of your spirit, this vessel of your thoughts and your dreams. Feel the breath moving in and out of the body as you feel the surface beneath you, taking a moment to check in directly beneath you. And I welcome you from Cleveland. I welcome you from Ohio, near the Cuyahoga River. I'm a visitor here, an immigrant to Turtle Island, and I'm so grateful to be here. And I invite you to sink into where you are, wherever in the world you might be at this moment, and connect where you are and with the peoples. I connect here with the Erie people and the Mississauga people, ancient people whose land this was before colonization. And now that I'm here, I know it is in my service and in the service of all of us to decolonize. Firstly, by acknowledging this land and connecting with those ancestors as well as my own ancestors. So I invite you to connect with your ancestors, whoever they are, in their benevolence, in their role as guides, in their role as supporters. In this indigenous way, the Yoga Nidra is a practice that has been known across cultures. It has origins in yoga and in India, but also in hypnosis in Chicago in the 1800s, and also in Native American traditions, and also in the Aboriginal Australian peoples with the sacred dream practice. And this is a piece of this that we are connecting to in our bodies, and our ability to connect with something that we know that is from outside of the dominant structure. So as you settle your body, as you get comfortable, I invite you to listen to the sounds, feeling the earth beneath you, knowing the support that comes from centuries, and listening to this moment, to the sounds that are here now. Always something on earth making a sound. Listening far and listening closer in. Listening, if you can, to the subtle sounds from the body. The sounds of digestion, maybe the sounds of those little clicks in the lungs as the lungs fill up. Little sounds at the edges of the nostrils where the breath comes in. Is there a whisper to the breath today? Can you hear the breath? And you drop this awareness down, listening to the breath, listening to the body, and listening to the subtle sounds, listening to the voices in the head, the voices in the heart, the voices in the belly, and the voices in the pelvis. And welcoming and inviting all of you and all of the voices, all of the times that you've heard your intuition, that place of knowing that helped you arrive at this moment today, this place of knowing of who you are and how to love in this world. With the breath and this awareness at the heart space, I invite you to hold the question, how do I wish to feel? All that you're bringing today, all that you've come to arrive at this moment, how do you wish to feel? What is it that you are dreaming into, that you are calling? Regeneration, more energy for yourself to keep on, keeping on. Vision for what's coming for this world, rolling in. How do you wish to feel? And if that wish If that wish had a color, if that wish had a symbol or an image or a sound, you know what speaks to you. Maybe it's a flower, maybe it's a shape, a favorite shape. Letting that wish become an image, become an idea, become a symbol, like a pebble or a feather. Maybe the wish is a familiar object like a teddy bear. Something that brings gladness, that feels like the way you wish to feel. And as you see what you see, something from nature, something from childhood, something from a fantasy that you privately know, let this object begin to move and touch all of your body. Beginning at the heart, seeing and knowing your beautiful heart. Adorning the ribs on the right and the left and the breastbone. Ribs on the back of the body, the upper back and the shoulder blades, right and left. Feeling into the expanse of the chest with this love and this symbol, and maybe it's a concept, nature itself, that nourishes you, that feels the way you are calling in to feel. And you're moving this feeling into the body, into the diaphragm, into the abdomen, into the digestive organs. And the world of wonder that happens there with the body's innate knowing to do with the foods that you put inside. You eat a sandwich and the body knows how to move it through the stomach, the intestines, out to the exit. Every human, like every animal and earthworm. And taking a moment to be there in the belly and the pelvis, just to notice, just to be there with the love and the curiosity for whatever stories might be there. As this awareness moves to the hips, right and left, and to the thighs, front and back, the knees and the lower legs, the right calf and the left calf and the shins, right and left ankle, the right and left foot. Be aware of the heels as they touch whatever they're touching. The right big toe and the left big toe, the right second, third, fourth and fifth toes, and the left second, third, fourth and fifth toes. The center of the right foot and the center of the left foot. Be aware as you visit this body, as you bring this gift of this symbol of this loving presence, of this concept of how you wish to feel to the feet, so that you may walk there. The feet will walk the path of your wish. Touching the feet with the mind, touching the feet with the heart, touching the feet with your knowing from deep in the gut, that you are walking this path and you feel that up the legs and into the pelvis and through the trunk, and be aware of the collarbones, right and left, and the armpits, right and left, the shoulders, the upper arms, right and left, the elbows, right and left, and the forearms. Let the awareness touch and love the right wrist and the left wrist, the right hand and the left hand, the right hand thumb and the left hand thumb. Right hand index finger and the left hand index finger. Right hand middle finger, left hand middle finger. Right hand ring finger, left hand ring finger, and the little fingers, right and left. As you feel the center of each palm, the right hand and the left hand, the centers of the hands that hold all the gifts that you bring. Straight from the heart, feel the connection between the hands and the heart. They are the same and continuous cells. And the service you bring, however you're showing up in the world bravely and boldly, with your offering and your gifts coming through your heart, through your arms, through your hands. Be aware again of the collarbones right and left and the hollow between, and let this love move into the neck, front and back, into the back of the head, the right and left side of the head, the right ear, the left ear. Awareness of the top of the head. Let this awareness move to the forehead and the temples, right and left, down to the jaw, the right cheek and left cheek, the chin, bottom lip, upper lip, the right nostril and the left nostril, touching the tip of your nose with this love, this appreciation, this how do I wish to feel feeling accomplished up the bridge of the nose to the right eye and the left eye, the right eyebrow and the left eyebrow to the point between the eyebrows, the third eye. Letting this eye open to the inside, the eye that can see what you see, what the world may not see yet. Be aware of the face and the head. Be aware of the neck and shoulders, the right arm and the left arm. This awareness sweeps into the chest and the upper back, into the lower back and the abdomen, to the pelvis. Right leg and left leg and the two legs together, the legs and the trunk, the arms, shoulders, neck, and head together, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Be aware of the whole body, resting, the whole body. So welcome, so loved, the whole body. Let your love hold your body, the whole body. Perfect, just as you are, the whole body. Resting and breathing. Thank you for this pause. Thank you for this awareness, this coming home to the source of wisdom, creativity, the well. As you replenish the well with every breath in this pause, let the inhale deliver. Let the inhale bring you what you need. If you need strength, inhale strength. If you need solace, inhale solace. If you need courage, inhale courage. If you need peace, inhale peace. Let the inhale bring to you what you need. And let the exhale make space for that. Let every breath out of your body create the expanse that you need to receive. So linger on the exhales. Take your time, letting go. With every breath out, you are making space for these powers that you're calling in. Being with the inhale and the exhale, one breath and so different. One breath and continuous paradox. The inhale arrives and the exhale departs. Be there with the teachings of the breath now as you observe what happens between inhale and exhale. How does the inhale become the exhale? How does the exhale become the inhale? And let the body find its rhythm, its speed, its depth, its knowing. The mind can control the breath, but there's no need. What happens to a body that is free, a body that is free to breathe, free to dream, free to call in these qualities that you're hungry for by making space for them with every exhale and being with that paradox of letting go to let in, of exiting in order to enter. The space of conscious awareness that is Yoga Nidra, the space of holding paradox. How is this a queer space? What do we know as queer bodies, as trans bodies, about holding paradox? Becoming comfortable with discomfort may be one of our superpowers, and it is the medicine of the times. As we model being comfortable and uncomfortable at the same time, as we model the knowing and the unknowing, the knowing and the not knowing, the clarity and the confusion at the same time, we're bringing in a whole world, like the breath, that's cool and warm at the same time. That's fast and slow at the same time. Find the paradox. And ask again, how do I wish to feel? How do I wish to feel? And what is the world that I wish to feel? What is the world I wish to feel? This practice of conscious awareness is, in the words of my teacher, Yuli Mayaye, an oracle practice. When we are the oracle, what is the world you are calling in? Dream into this. Breathe into this world. You may have sensations in the body. You may have images in the eyelids closed, or ideas, words. The body has so many ways of communicating with itself and with the consciousness. Listen into your experience. Be there. How do I wish to feel? And what is the world I'm dreaming in? What does it feel like? What does this feel like? Notice the whole body. Notice where the awareness goes, and bring the awareness again down to the feet, to the toes, into the legs and the back of the body, into the arms and the fingers. into the back of the head and the top and the front, the face and the chest and the abdomen, the front of the legs. Awareness of the practice of Yoga Nidra, conscious awareness. And this practice is coming to a close. In this awareness, take a moment to feel into the gifts, to feel into the images, the ideas, the dream, maybe just the rest, the replenishment that has come. What has happened? Take a moment to integrate this integration. And as you feel ready, listen to the sounds around you. Remember the space where you are here on earth again, connecting again with the earth beneath. Knowing that this earth is always here, the mother that will never leave you. Holding your human body like her child, feel the support beneath you. And listening to the sounds, and when you're ready, deepen the breath. When you feel ready, the inhale might take a little effort, might feel that movement. Feeling the breath as it moves in the nose and the nostril, feeling the breath enter the body, welcoming the breath into the lungs, welcoming a deeper breath, welcoming an inhale that comes in and nourishes the insides and departs, removing the tension, removing the fatigue, removing anything left that no longer needs to be there. And be aware of the whole body as you feel the whole body, the front and the back of the body, the right side and the left side, the whole body, the whole body. Taking a moment to feel the outside, the surface of the body, and the inside, the content of this vessel. Perfect, perfect as you are. And when you're ready, the breath deepens and this awareness of the body becomes tiny movements. You might move the tongue in the mouth, wiggle the toes, move the fingers, little tiny movements to awaken the body. Notice what you need. Some like to stretch and expand like starfish, and you might prefer to curl up and hug your own body, hug your knees or hug your shoulders. You might need to twist or roll to the side. You might need to stay right where you are. Again, there is no wrong way to do this. No wrong way to be. In the awareness that is Yoga Nidra, the practice has come to an end. Thank you for listening. As you stretch and breathe, if you're waking up, begin to imagine your next steps, your next movements. If you're staying asleep, I wish you a good rest. And I welcome, if you are awake, if you're feeling interactive, to say hello, either on the chat or to unmute yourself and to say how you're feeling. I'm so grateful to have had this opportunity to offer you a Yoga Nidra. I've been teaching these things for over 20 years, but it's really been in the last year that my newest teacher has blown my socks off with what I've been doing and what is possible in this